spar Tank. What did you learn about yourself when that happened?
I learned that I can hang in there with the elite level.
Very vigilant, but I don't think Tank can let Lamont get too big of a lead.
Tank Davis has been rigorously preparing for his upcoming W lightweight title defense against Lamont Roach on March 1, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Davis's intense sparring session ahead of the Lamont Roach fight showcased his explosive power speed and sharp defense, proving he's in peak form for a dominant performance. Don't get aggressive. Get Davis showcased. Blazing speed during pad work, displaying lightning-fast combinations, sharp reflexes, and explosive. Power his precision and intensity prove he's in top shape ahead of the Lamont Roach fight. Yes, professional boxer Michael Fox has had the unique opportunity to spar with both Tank Davis and Lamont Roach in preparation for their upcoming bout. Fox commends both fighters for their high boxing IQs, noting that their strategic approaches and adaptability in the ring make them formidable opponents. He emphasizes that while both possess exceptional skills, the nuances in their styles could play a pivotal role in the outcome of their match.
Both of them then.
I mean, there's a thing about both of them, man. Like, people don't be knowing about Tank is, they both have a high IQ, a high boxing IQ. And, they think, Tank isn't just in there throwing and hoping. He's setting stuff up. Lamont Roach is really reactive defensively when he needs to be, when there's punches coming. So I think it's going to be a high action jump. I mean, not high action. It's going to be like a slower. It's going to be like a slower paced joint until somebody lands something big. Then business pick up, and then we know Tank's bringing a big shot, so Lamont's got to be very vigilant, but I don't think Tank can let Lamont get too big of a lead either.
I've seen Lamont in the amateurs. I don't have no relationship with him. I'll tell you the truth. He can't beat Tank. He can't beat Tank. It's just in watching the development of both fighters. As a fan, Tank has got to a different kind of level. And the way his mind thinks, his confidence, the way he's walking into the ring, it's going to be alpha. He's going to be very alpha. He's going to command the middle of the ring. He's going to be backing the slower guy up. He's going to try to box and counter him. But I think that Gervonta going to be swinging for the stands very early.
Several boxers who have sparred with Lamont Roach express skepticism about his ability to overcome Davis, despite Roach's technical proficiency and determination. These sparring partners believe that Davis's power and ring presence present challenges that Roach may find insurmountable.
I think the fight's going to be interesting only for the simple fact that they know each other and they spar with each other, so Lamont's going to be able to pick up on a certain couple moves. But I think when it starts to, I got a stoppage, about sixth or seventh round. But I think that Tank is going to be able to stop him. I think it's going to be some moments where, Lamont maybe makes Tank look a little stupid, just because he kind of know him a little bit and he kind of a little comfortable. He can be able to do some things defensively to kind of offset some stuff. But I think Tank has too much firepower for the smaller.
Having previously sparred with Davis Lamont, Roach enters the fight with a unique perspective on his opponents. Tactics and style, Lamont Roach is resolute in his mission to defeat Davis. he has delved deep into his training, focusing on personal growth and refining his techniques. Roach believes that his self-awareness and understanding of his own strengths and weaknesses will be crucial in formulating a game plan to counteract Davis's formidable power and speed.
All right, Sean Zattel, happy to be joined by the WBA super featherweight champion of the world, Lamont Roach, challenging for the WBA lightweight championship of the world on Amazon pay-per-view in Brooklyn, March 1st. Lamont, man, what's going on? Let's start. Let's get into the fight, man. I got my first one for you. What do you carry from your times with Gervonta in the amateurs, fighting him, knowing him, sparring him, that helps you to know you can beat him March 1st?
Just a lot of personal info. Just a lot of personal things that can really maybe be a factor to the fight for sure. And I'll probably let you guys know a couple things, maybe, definitely after the fight, but I'll let you guys know maybe like one or two things, maybe.
Olympic silver medalist Gervonta Davis shares his experiences sparring with Davis, highlighting the intensity and learning opportunities these sessions provided. Gervonta notes that Tank's combination of speed, power, and tactical acumen makes him a challenging and enlightening sparring partner. These encounters have not only sharpened Gervonta's skills, but also reinforced the high regard in which Tank is held within the boxing community.
Gervonta, I just remembered you sparred Tank as well, right?
Yeah.
When you sparred Tank, what did you learn about yourself when that happened?
I learned that I can hang in there with the elite level. I feel like I can take a punch because he caught me with, well, I remember he caught me with two good shots. He caught me with one good hook, and he caught me one good straight. And knowing Tank, like, you don't know really to expect when you get caught with a good shot. So he told me I can really take a punch. He told me I can box with the best and shit. I feel like Tank, he tested me. He tested my skill in a way where I always had to like stay sharp, watch out for his power, and just be real defensive. Because I'm not really a defensive fighter. Even though I got great defense, I love fighting like Tank does. So he had me fighting a style that I don't usually fight, and I feel like I got better at it and I capitalized it. And I learned a lot from sparring Tank, man. Shouts out to Tank.
What's that like in the ring? Kind of like you said, before you get hit, you're kind of like, shit, this is Tank. What is this gonna feel? Is that just a question you get answered once you get popped? It's like, okay, now I know how I take it. Now I know where it's at.
Yeah, for sure. That's what every boxer, even in a real fight, if the dude is not a hard puncher, but you still try to see when you punch, like, you probably get hit, boom. Oh, that shit wasn't that bad. Shake it off. And if that shit come again, you can be confident, like, whoo, boom. You feel me? So it's really like, once you take that first hit, like, well, that shit ain't nothing. Or if you get hit, boom. Okay, he not gonna hit with that no more. You feel me? You always gotta get the hit to really know how you want to fight your opponent going forward.
Featherweight prospect Bruce Carrington offers insights into what it's like to train. Alongside Davis, Carrington observes that Davis's relentless drive for perfection pushes everyone in the gym to elevate their performance. He recounts instances where after executing a technique effectively, Davis would insist on repeating it until it was flawless, exemplifying his dedication to continuous improvement. This commitment serves as a source of inspiration for fellow fighters. Interview 8, strength and conditioning coach Flowers speaks to Davis's innate abilities, emphasizing that while natural talent is a significant asset, the right environment and guidance are essential to harness and enhance it. Flowers points out that Davis's willingness to learn, coupled with a supportive team, has been instrumental in his development into a world-class athlete.
Let's talk about these strength and conditioning levels to when you first met Tank until where we at today.
So you mean in reference to our training, what we did?
Yeah, well, maybe not necessarily that, because I know that's the bread and butter, but levels from where he was to when he first started to now.
Yeah, so it was a lot of stuff that, again, Tank is talented. Natural talent. And then you have that in sports, right? Where guys have natural talent. And then only sometimes it takes people outside of that to evaluate them to know that it's more. because they can't see it themselves. They're talented. And then sometimes even the people around them, not that they mean any harm by it, they can't see it either. So, you know, in reference to like his flexibility got a lot better. His speed and explosiveness got better. You know, working on his actual sprinting mechanics and then running, right? And learning too, you don't necessarily have to run these long distance, sustained mileage to also be conditioned. You know what I mean? How you can integrate speed, how you can integrate the conditioning and the strength training to where you're sprinting in the workout. That's a lot of stuff that he got better at. His explosiveness from doing plyometrics, just doing some things to make him overall a better athlete with his talent in boxing. That's what we were able to focus on. And you'll see a sprinting, jumping, athletically, right? That sometimes from the common person just watching boxing won't know or can't see it. Okay, right? So it's just like anybody else. You can get away with certain things because you're just better than them. And then you have a guy who's super talented.
Coach Flowers further elaborates on Davis's character, highlighting his fierce competitive nature and eagerness to absorb knowledge. Davis approaches each training session with the intent to outdo his previous performance, constantly seeking ways to refine his craft. This relentless pursuit of excellence, combined with his openness to feedback, underscores Davis's status as a top-tier athlete committed to maintaining his edge in the sport.